Hello, good morning. It's me again, and today is a very nice day because it's a little foggy and it's um, pretty nice and cold. So I just have thought about it um, like a thing right at this moment. So I'm just trying to explain. And this is gonna be like a why section of mine, like the questions that I just always end up thinking about, and I'm going to be answering. Not answering, I'm going to be explaining those things that I kind of think about. It's just personal opinion. It's just a clear personal opinion. All right. So first thing first, the topic. The topic is gonna be called "Why We End Up Being Evil." Okay, okay, today evil. All right. So, why we end up being evil? It's a very clear-cut answer in one line, but to explain this, I would say that there is some reasons. There's some reasons. There's some problems, and there are some um, personal choices why people become evil. End up being evil. First of all, reasons. So, reasons, there is like a very less reason for people to become evil, but when they find the reasons, or when the reasons are always um, before them, they always um, turn evil. And that is gonna be more suitable, like, for example, when a kid is being bullied in the school and he is being tortured by people, and he is always keeping distance from people because he have developed a phobia to go near, he cannot go near to people, so it's more like a problem to him, and he just wants to get out of this problem. And by like, compressing those problems, and by mixing those things with his inner mind, he would become more like a sinister, and he's gonna create his own ideas about how to get relief from these people and how to uh, be happy by my own self. So by thinking these things, he will just end up coming to a situation where he would like to kill people, and he would like to think about, if there was no people around him, he would be more secure and happy, and he would become a serial killer, which I can say. So that's the thing that could make some person or a guy evil, and there are there are many factors, but I'm just telling two or three which I think is gonna be more relevant because I've seen the movies, you know. Okay. So the next one is problems. So we all have problems, and these problems are part of life. There is like no denying of that. But problems are not easy to face, and every problem is different to every person. Like me, when I was in school, math was my, like, what I can say, my biggest fear and problem. So like that, many people have many kind of problems, and a guy or a person who is having problems with his life, he cannot stay happy. He is just always sad. He may have some money problems or some financial disgrace, anything like that, anything, or he has a very big loan or something like that. There could be a lot of things. Some people just cannot adapt to these things, okay, and they just end up losing their minds, and they just go on a rampage by like killing people, or by doing decoy. They just want to earn money. If it's not gonna matter to them if it's good or bad, they just want the money or the peace that they are looking for. So they just become so violent and so evil to fulfill their needs, and that's the reason, like, problems are one of the costs of becoming evil. So the number 3 point, I mean the last point. The last point is going to be a mixture of things. It's more like a psychological thing, because first of all, uh, number three, I have included this as a mental issue, because some, like, all persons are not born alike. Okay, like, do we all look the same? No, right? So how could be our minds the same? That's like the clear question. If we don't look the same, if we don't eat in the same way, if we don't like the same things that much, how can our minds be same? Like, I have never understand this word before, because when teachers were like giving an example that he's able to do this thing, why aren't you able to do that? I said, like, teacher, I couldn't understand it. She said, why? Why couldn't you understand it? We all have the same mind. Like, from that time, I just thought that how could we have the same mind? Like, we look different, we have different feelings, we have like different ways. So how can we just have same mind? That's just not even making sense. Okay, I just don't want to go into that part, which okay, what I was saying, like the mental issue. Some people are born disabled or something, so they may have some health issues. For those reasons, they become evil because maybe for some brain problems or something like that. They just think like killing people or doing um I don't know, harm to people makes them happy or makes them feel proud of them or something. And also, there's a mixture in this that if disabled people doesn't think about these things, the situation, the environment where they live in, make them feel like that. Because if a guy is disabled, he's not thinking straight. He just sits around in a corner and thinks about a lot of things, all like the whole day. But somehow he is able to understand, or his parents are somehow making him learn negativity, because if there's some problems going on in the family, he will notice that, and he might think about it all day, all night long, and that will just leave out to mental stress and that might break him, and he might go on a rampage or become a serial killer, which I just said in the first time. So, the last thing is gonna be, we don't become evil, we just adapt to the situations where we cannot stand the reality by our own. So, we just end up losing our phases and just take a new path to get what we want. So, evil doesn't exist, it's all in the words and it's all in us. So, we need to purify ourselves so that we can become true human beings. Okay, so that's all. And oh, and thank you, you guys who have subscribed to me. It's very heartwarming for me because I didn't like have any idea that anyone would subscribe to me, and I'm also getting some nice audience. So thank you, everyone, and please, uh, if you like my videos, support me so that I can make more. I don't know how I'm gonna make more, but still I could try. So, goodbye.